Dating has never been more competitive, with social media being a gift and a curse for guys who want to date and find women they're compatible with. Men are having a hard time meeting the demands women think they deserve, while women can't seem to find a man they want and need. Patriarchy Poker will teach men how to be more confident, control their emotions, and know when to hold or fold with a woman they match with. It's time to start embracing uncomfortable truths in order to grow into the man that women want to be with and other men want to be like. Go to patriarchypoker.com to get our relationship and dating playing cards or committed relationship playing cards. Because life's a gamble, so play like a man.
Guys, today we're going to talk about adult film star Mariah Mills. She proves to Zion Williamson that women don't want men to be happy without them. We're going to talk about it today. Do me a favor, make sure you guys like the video, share the video, let everybody know that breakfast is being served. Let's go. Morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Finish Your Breakfast with AV. I'm your host, AV, aka Alpha Villain. Zion Williamson gets dragged by Mariah Mills for having a baby with Akima. While the entire world believes Zion Williamson has been dedicated his time to becoming fit enough to compete, we might have been wrong. He might have been busy bringing entertainment to his love life. An OnlyFans model recently went on a savage Twitter outburst accusing the NBA star of infidelity. She uploaded at least 20 tweets at one go, calling him and his girlfriend out. Mariah Mills was especially mad at him because she was about to move to New Orleans for Zion. The fuck is going on out here? Guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate everybody for being here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Today we're talking about why women don't want you happy unless it's with them. Zion and his girlfriend Akima announced that the pregnancy via Instagram. It seems as though the Pelican star had a big gender reveal party planned out as well. While Akima and Zion prepared to raise a family together, Mills called him out on Twitter, claiming that he was being completely unfaithful to her. Mariah's tweets were sexually explicit, and disrespectful towards Akima. She even added that she tried to be Zion's biggest motivator to lose weight. Women always want to take credit for shit. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Okay, she's getting dragged. Now, Zion is getting dragged. We're going to talk about why women don't want you to be happy. Again, women are the biggest haters, bro. Don't get it twisted. When was the last time you saw a woman want her ex to be happy without her? This is very important. Let's go into some of the tweets. Zion gets dragged by Mariah Mills for having a baby with Akima. Here's the first tweet. I motivated you to get back in shape. I let you F me all kinds of ways and film it on your phone. And you impregnate a low-budget porn star, DNA test, or I'm done. This is what I'm talking about, bro. First of all, again, see, when it's the honeymoon phase, everything is all good. Women tend to say, oh, I'm very discreet. This is why I don't trust none of you broads, bro. You got to move accordingly. And where the hell was Zion's handlers? Now, granted, he's 22 years old. He's young, but he's got so much at stake for him to deal with these low-budget bros that don't know how to keep their fucking mouth shut. Okay? I told you you was gonna be next. You was gonna be the next king next to LeBron. I motivated you. UBM is the reason you gained weight. She toxic. I hate this for you. That honestly, you hurt me with this one. I couldn't sleep last night. Again, a woman wanted to take credit for a man's accomplishments. Now, granted, let me be fair. You know, when you have a good woman by your side, she can definitely help motivate you. She can help stay out of your way. She can definitely help you stay on the straight and narrow. But you can't rely on a woman to help you stay focused when the bag is concerned. Bro. You got to make sure that you're doing your own thing. I let you spit in my mouth last week when we effed. You could have told me you had another whore pregnant. How is that gonna work? Moving us both to New Orleans. You think I wouldn't have found out about that? Now, what's the big deal about spitting in another broad's mouth? That's standard. Open up, baby. Open up. Spit in her mouth. If you're gonna exchange fluids, why not? You gotta prove to me that you want to be with me. Couldn't even impregnate a real porn star. That's leading me to believe that Zion Williamson tried to impregnate this broad by having raw sex with her. This is a 22-year-old phenom. He was really bigged up by high school. He was supposed to be the next big thing. And look what he's doing. He's having unprotected sex with porn stars, bro. Better pray I'm not pregnant too, because I'm definitely late. Now, again, you've heard me say this before because I'm a real nigga. I've had unprotected sex. And I've been a lucky bastard. Get it twisted. Lucky as fuck. You guys wouldn't even believe it. Lucky. But at the same time, especially, and that was when I was basic. I didn't have a lot to lose, I guess, right? Now this guy has so much to lose, and he's playing Russian roulette with bros that don't even matter. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned or lied to. I hate you on God, Mariah says on a tweet. Looks like you been had a girlfriend and sleeping with other women behind my back. Okay? Again, in 2023, with all this money, all this status, all these things, why are men continuously lying to women? You mean to tell me you are an NBA superstar, you got millions of dollars in a contract. I believe there was an extension. You just signed a $96 million extension on the New Orleans Pelicans, and you still lying to basic broads? Again, man of a certain age, I'm 49 years old. Back in the day, we were supposed to lie to bitches. Okay, we couldn't be so free, so cheating was a thing. But again, if you are a quote unquote high value man, why are you still lying to bitches? Hell hath no fury like a woman that's scorned to. Again, when you lie to a woman and she realizes that she's being played, this is the end result. Now she's showing receipts. I hate you on God, Zion Williamson. Looks like you been had a girlfriend sleeping with other women behind my back. You liar. She also put the tweet out saying, you sound stupid. This was literally my man, and I never once looked for clout from anyone. I never posted when I was in NOLA. I was loyal to you, and you got a thought preggers. Now, for those of you who don't know what a thought means, that means that hoe over there. So now you got two broads, low budget broads, fighting over each other publicly over this dude, and he thinks he's the high value man. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Is Zion Williamson considered high value? This is something that you guys could tend to gravitate towards. You guys focus on the term high value man because you see abroad on a podcast talk about high value man. No, bro. Is Blueface high value? Now, one would consider this guy, Zion Williamson, he would be considered to be high value, right? Who is Zion? Let's break it down. Zion Lateef Williamson is an American professional basketball player for the New Orleans Pelicans of the National Basketball Association. He plays the power forward position. He is 22 years old. He's 6'6", And he was the first round draft pick in 2019. Okay. Pretty high value if you ask me, right? Number 1 overall by the Pelicans in the 2019 NBA draft, Williamson has spent a lot of time rehabbing from various injuries. He played in just 24 games as a rookie due to a knee injury, missed the entire 2021 and 22 NBA season with a foot injury, and was limited to 29 games this season due to his hamstring. You're too busy getting thoughts pregnant, bro. Okay, what the hell's going on? Again, 22 years old. Where's your guidance, bro? Where are your handlers? Who's in your ear telling you, bro, there's so much on the table. You are young. You can be the next big thing. Why are you moving around recklessly like you ain't got shit to lose? Williamson and the team quickly agreed on a 5-year rookie max extension worth $193 million. This kid just signed an extension for $193 million, bro. The new deal will kick in at the start of the 23-24 season. And the figure could rise to $231 million if Williamson makes an NBA team or wins a major award next season. So much money on the table. I don't understand, bro. See, a lot of you guys don't respect money, man. You don't respect your opportunities. You think opportunities are going to keep coming to you. How many times have I told you guys this story? If you're new to the channel, please make sure you like the video. Back in the day, I was in the mortgage industry at the height. Well, not at the height, maybe at the third or the fourth quarter of the descent of the mortgage, wave, right? So I was making money. I was like, whoa, this is great. 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 months per month, right? And I was like, whoa, this is great. And back then I had habits. So I'm balling, right? When you never really had money like that and you had so much money to have, I was not disciplined. I ran away at 17. I didn't have anybody in my ear. So I was kind of like a lone wolf. Very expensive lessons that I had to learn on my own. But every time I got the fast money, I thought I would get the money coming back. So I said, next month I blew this money. Damn, I spent all this money. I spent $10,000 this month. I bet I'm about to close on some more deals. I'm about to make it again. Little did I know that the money doesn't always come. When fast as you get it, the faster you lose it. Same thing with opportunities, guys. You think opportunities come around whenever you want. This is a very expensive lesson, and I hope that you guys understand that. When you have an opportunity, make the most of it. I got an opportunity to be on this microphone. Nobody knew who the hell I was. I was just a guy making t-shirts. I reached out to some content creators. I didn't show my face. I was like, hey, man, I really like what you're doing. Please wear my t-shirt. I would love to send you something on my dime. And they wore it. And some of the biggest content creators that you know will my merchandise, bro. Don't get it fucked up. If you go to my Instagram at Alpha Villain, check out my highlights on the top of the page. All your favorites was rocking my shit, bro. And again, this is an opportunity. And I've been going full speed ever since. Nobody can say that I don't work hard at this shit. Now, we all work hard, but I think I've proven to everyone that I really want this. And as long as I enjoy it, as long as I still believe in myself, I'm going to keep going. I heard a quote the other day and it said, if you keep going, you keep grinding, you might make it. If you stop grinding, you're never going to make it. You decide. Okay? Very important. Zion Williamson is young, dumb, and full of cum. 22 years old. I remember those days. Nobody could tell me nothing. Now imagine adding on $200 million to him straight out of college, bro. He's really doing his thing. Zion Williamson's baby mom is reportedly a former stripper. This is alleged. His baby mom's is a former stripper. And the other one, the one that's making a fool out of herself, the one that's exposing everything that's transpired between the two of them, is a stripper. 22 years old. I'm worth about $200 million. I am being labeled the next king next to LeBron, and I'm juggling low budget women. Where's your guidance, bro? Where's your guidance? This is what we're talking about, guys. This is so important. Now, again, every man should get his heart broken, in my opinion, so you can learn how that feels, so you can prevent that from happening. Every man should be with a thought. For me, I think you should test the waters with everything, so you kind of know what you want and what you don't want. The sooner you know what you don't want, the sooner you'll know what you want, what is going to be good for your spirit. What I wanted at 29 is very different from what I want at 49. You feel me? My priorities have changed. I've slowed down. Drinking and getting fucked up all the time, it isn't all that it's cracked up to be. I got too much shit to do. Granted, I am still frustrated about it. I'd love to be on the beach right now on the jet skis, getting some drinking some mimosas, chilling with rubbing some lotion on the bitch. But I'm here, getting vitamin D deprived in my office, trying to make this goddamn content. So your priorities have to change. But when you think about it, it is nothing to brag about being with somebody who is a thought, bro. That's why it baffles the hell out of me. Respectfully, I know you niggas are sensitive. These passport bros and these niggas taking pictures and videos with bitches from a foreign country. The bitches don't even speak English and shit, and you bragging about these hoes. And you niggas are paying this nigga to tell you where to go in Colombia. Man, come on, bro. Respect. Shout out to all the coaches out there. You guys have a hard job. I would equate being a coach, a dating coach, or a relationship coach to being a special needs teacher, bro. Because a lot of you niggas are fucking goofy. I'm like, how is this guy getting propped up? How is this guy teaching you how to get a woman where everybody can get that same woman if they go to the same spot in motherfucking Colombia? Help me understand that. I'm going to say good morning to you guys shortly. Zion Williamson, Mariah Mills, porn star, is basically proving to us, to you guys and the world, that women don't want you to be happy. Women do not want you to be happy. Now, here's another thing to note. Both of these women are older than Zion. Where's your guidance, my nigga? You're bad for the brand. You're bad for the brand. And you melanated and you black. You're definitely fitting those stereotypes. So men have to prioritize themselves over women. Guys, it is so important. It's not a bad thing. Being selfish is smart. We've talked about that already. You got to prioritize yourself for a number of reasons, especially if you have so much on the line. Yesterday, I talked about internet beef. A lot of you niggas would not say that shit in person. And the most important reason why you wouldn't say it, because you have so much to lose, bro. So why would you do that? Now, a lot of these YouTube celebrities have that gangsters and thugs to handle their light work. Don't get it twisted. Sure, they got guns and AR-15s and shit. They take videos of them at the goddamn range, but they're not going to get into that. They don't want that smoke. They got niggas waiting to make a name for themselves for them. They'll handle their light work. Okay? It's kind of like you subscribers, you cult followers and shit. It's not the content creator that you have to worry about. More than likely, sometimes you have to worry about the subscribers, the fanatics. That's the important thing. You know what I'm saying? They'll send the mob after you. So you have to prioritize yourself over women. You got to focus on yourself because you have to be the leader that you claim that you want to be. You don't want to lead a woman. You don't want to lead your family off a goddamn cliff. You want to make sure that you lead them to the promised land. And in order for you to lead anyone to the promised land, you have to make sure you put yourself first. Okay? Guys, I'm going to say good morning to you guys. Hit the like button. Do me a favor, guys. Check out my new book on Amazon.com. Scan me right here. Masculine Compromise, The Journey of Emasculation to Your Emancipation. It's getting a lot of good reviews. Check it out, guys. Go to stopcompromise.com. You get a synopsis of the book. This book will change your life. Stop compromising who you are. Scan that right there. You'll be able to check it out. And if you did purchase the book, do me a favor, man. Leave a review. Every time you leave a review, an honest review, that's fine. Leave a review. It's going to push and it's going to encourage Amazon to push the book, okay? Appreciate it. Now, let me say good morning to everybody real quick. Salute AV, Harlem World, peace. Good morning to you, my bro. Cushion Coffee. Heron, DeMarco, peace. Good morning, man. Appreciate you. These young athletes need to avoid distraction. Example, John Morant. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And here's another thing too, bro. Bill Murray is allegedly dating Khalees. We're talking about women don't want you to be happy unless it's with them, okay? The other guy, what's the other guy's name? Travis, something. He was just found not guilty from the broad who sent her brothers over to him. Is out to shoot his shit up. Okay? Zion Williamson is the perfect example of a baller simp. That's a fact, bro. How, Sway? How? 6'6", my nigga? Yeah, heightism and shit. I'm not trying to focus on height, but I'm saying I'm an NBA, bro. I'm a star. I was number 1 pick, my nigga. I got the pick of the litter. This is what I'm talking about. I don't understand why these niggas fly out these low-budget hoes, bro. Granted, don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing like toxic pussy. Let's get it fucked up. Strippers, they know how to fuck. They know how to do all the shit that your wifey probably won't do. But at the same time, bro, you got to make sure that you, with so much on the line, you got to move accordingly, my nigga. Where are your handlers, bro? You know what I'm saying? Zion was a goofy trick nigga doing goofy trick nigga shit, says Heron DeMarco. Mariah Mills was playing her position as the object of his affection. What we're seeing is merely the game playing itself out. No big deal. Bing bong. That's a fact, bro. This ain't nothing new, but again, it continues to happen. Basically, Mariah was just playing her position, twerking on his goofy ass. And he got. That's all. And now she's humiliating him. Again, and here's another thing, too. We already know. That's why you got to move accordingly. Stop being so transparent with these broads, bro. First of all, you already know when the woman is interested or you're interested, she's already doing her due diligence, which is fine. Do you, boo? You want to be a digital detective? That's fine. You might not like what you fucking see. Keep your receipts, guys. I don't care if you make $40,000 or you make $400,000. Keep your fucking receipts. Because at the end of the day, a bitch she ain't gonna get me, bro. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna get me. I've been there, done that, bro. That's not gonna happen. Checking in AV. 25, it's a good time to be alive. 49, the holes in my 50, time to dress nifty. I appreciate you, Iceberg, for being here. I remember a lot of people saying Mariah Mills doesn't get with black men, so this was surprising. Yes, if you guys don't know, Mariah Mills is a porn star, and she allegedly doesn't like to do scenes with black men on camera. So this is kind of piggybacks on what Heron said. Heron said she was just playing her position. Yeah, she may not. This is how she wants to be perceived. Oh, I don't make porn with black men. But behind the scenes, you goofy bitch, you talking about making sure that Zion didn't impregnate you. This is what we talk about. Trust your eyes, not your ears. Never believe what a woman says. Never believe what anybody says, for that matter. Trust your eyes, not your ears. And when I say that, that comes from a position of a man who has discernment. Discernment, how did I gather my discernment on my quote-unquote wisdom? Trials and tribulations, errors, being stubborn, making the same mistakes. So hopefully you guys can incorporate that early. I'm goddamn near 50 years old. If I can save you guys some time, 3 to 5 years of making some fucking mistakes, you guys will be in great shape. Okay, D's nuts, peace. Good morning to what's good, AV. Shaq loved dealing with strippers and porn actresses too. Listen, hold up. Let me say this, bro. If you can do it, do it. Hey, listen, I've banged a couple of strippers in my day. What are you gonna do? It is what it is. That's what the champagne room is for. You feel me? That's what we do. But you do it right. If I go to Colombia, you already know what it is. Sure, the food is good. Sure, the culture is good. But I'm going out there to go bang out some 304s. That's what we going out there for. Okay? Let's not play that game. But at the same time, you got to move accordingly. Guys, I'm not here to tell you that it's wrong to date a stripper. I'm not telling you it's wrong to date a porn star. But I'm saying, my nigga, if you bang a porn star raw and now she's airing you out to your baby moms, you deserve what you get. You got to move accordingly. You heard? These nuts, as I Googled her and almost fell out of the seat from all those back shots. Listen. I saw her too. She's all right. Don't get it twisted. Mariah Mills is good. She looks good. But again, for me, when I was younger, I liked the video vixen look. I was more partial to thicker women when I was younger. Don't get it twisted. I don't want any skinny broads. But I've changed, and to each his own. You guys may still like a big broad hippopotamus ass. That's fine. That's on you. But at the end of the day, Jesus Christ, guys, I'm in Miami. There's a hot bitch on every corner. Okay, so I'm kind of numb to it. Sometimes, as a matter of fact, I'm like, damn, wake up, AV. Right? Because I'm like, yo, what's up? My dick's not getting hard because I see a beautiful bitch. But at the same time, I'm in a good position right now because I'm focused on the brand. Everything else can wait, okay? Zion, Heron says, Zion. No, I read that already. My bad. Heron DeMarco said, look, man, you know how many men get dragged back into family court the moment photos hit him living his best life? Move inside, bro. That might be the comment of the day, bro. You gotta move inside. That's why, again, you niggas are goofy. Showing everything now again is a fine balance. Don't worry about what I'm doing, bro. Don't worry what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? I do me. I move quietly. I'm from an era where if you wasn't there, you wasn't supposed to be there type shit. But at the end of the day, move in silence, bro, because you never know what could come back and bite you in the ass, okay? Guys, let's talk about this. The most important decision a man can make has nothing to do with money. You guys are familiar with Warren Buffett, right? Has anyone heard of this before? Warren Buffett says, marry the right person. You want to associate with people who are the kind of person you'd like to be. You'll move in that direction. And the most important person by far is that respect. In that respect is your spouse. Marry the right person. Marry the right person. Now, again, Warren Buffett, billionaire, investor, etc., which is fine. He's damn near 80 years old. So the whole marry thing, and that's probably not going to work right now in terms of the way things have changed, but he makes a really good point. The most important decision a man can make has nothing to do with money, which is a fact. When you're on your grind and you're chasing money, sometimes you wind up living an empty or lonely life, which sometimes can have an adverse effect on what you thought it was. So at the end of the day, you got to find purpose and you got to find balance. But something is very important. The women that you choose to commit to, the women you choose to divulge information to, the women you decide to try to build with is extremely important. This is why we always encourage you guys to take your time. Take your time, a minimum of a year, to try to see if this is somebody that's going to want to grow with you. You don't have to divulge everything. You have to let them earn information about you. You move accordingly. But he's right. If you have a good one, a real one by your side, that's going to compliment you, that's going to enhance your life, going to alleviate some of the things that are important to you so you can go out there and be at, your fullest potential when trying to make something of yourself. This is something that's very important. So Warren Buffett really makes a really good point, okay? Guys, we got a couple more before we get up out of here. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's talk about 5 reasons women don't want you to be happy without them. Women are selfish. We know that women are narcissistic and they're selfish. They don't want you to be happy without them. But at the same time, this is why, again, when a woman sees that you've moved on, you're not sweating her, you're not focusing on her, she's going to try to get back into you. Again, this is why I've been with a woman who I broke up with first. She did everything in her power to get me back, only to break up with me. I fell for the okie doke. Women are very selfish. So you need to make sure that you understand not only are they narcissistic, but they're very selfish. If a woman sees that you're happy, you've moved on, just like Heron said, move in silence. You're going to get dragged back into court because she sees now that you've taken your new wife or your new girlfriend on a trip. Meanwhile, she's still single, edges are fucked up, and her nails are chipped, okay? Very important. Number 4, women don't want to be the bad guy. What does this mean? Women don't want to be the bad guy. They don't want to be looked at as the one who messed up. So whenever you go out on a date with a woman, tell me about your last relationship. When you ask a woman that, picture this. If you're on a date and you're asking him, she's asking you about your previous relationship, you're asking about her previous relationship. If she's negatively bashing the guy with zero accountability, that's a broad that doesn't want to be the bad guy. That ties into her not wanting you to be happy. She's bitter. This is why, again, if you have a single mother, you were raised by a single mother, and the mother is bad mouthing the father, psychologically turning the way that you view your father, that may cause more strain on the relationship. I always applaud men who decide to take it upon themselves to go find their fathers, hear the other side of the story, and possibly forgive the father. You ain't got to sit down and play catch with him because you no longer need him. You learn how to tie a tie, you learn how to finger pop abroad. But at the same time, when you forgive somebody, you usually forgiving them for yourself, not for them. So there's always two sides to the story. Number 3, women do not want to seem to be undesired. We already know that most women want the wedding. They don't want to get married. What does that mean? They want the party. They want to show the world that everybody wants, that they're wanted. Okay? This is very important. Women don't want to see you happy without them. So when they don't feel desired, they feel like a loser, they feel like they've messed up. This is something that's going to affect them, and they're going to make your life miserable, bro. They're going to stalk you. They're going to be checking on you. They're going to be DMing you. Do not respond, bro. I don't care how many years you've been with her. If a woman tries to reach out to you, do not block her. Don't block her on social media. Don't block her on your phone. Just ignore her. Don't put a thumbs up. Don't do nothing. Just ignore her, bro. She's going to have to live with that for the rest of her life. Okay? Very important. Number 2, women rely on validation. We already know that. This is one of the reasons why she doesn't want to see you happy, because she's relying on your validation. Despite the fact that she has orbiters, there's so many people in her life, she still needs that validation from you. Do not give a woman satisfaction of your validation, of your time, of your attention, if she is no longer with you for whatever reason, whether you broke up with her, she broke up with you. Make sure that you understand how important your validation is, and make sure that you do not give validation to anyone who doesn't deserve it. Number 1, someone else is getting your resources. This is the number 1 reason why women don't want to see you happy with somebody else, because now you're not paying or contributing or taking her out on any dates. Women want to be provided for. They want to be protected. So now you're not paying or giving her any more money. Now she no longer wants to be with your goofy ass. Pardon me. She wants to be, right? She wants to be, because you're not paying for her, so you're not getting the resources. Yes, she has guys that are labeled date, labeled gas, labeled rent in her phone, but every penny counts for these women who are not financially responsible. Okay? Women, guys, I need you to understand this. Women rather have attention of many instead of love from the right one. If you ask any woman right now, would you rather be successful? Would you rather be single and have a lot of attention? No, pardon me. They say, what's the question? They said, what would you rather have? Real love or social media? Most of these bras pick social media because they rather have attention from many as opposed to having the one from a real one. So when you hear women say, "Oh, I want to be loved, I want all this shit," don't believe these bras, bro, because they would pick attention over your love any day. Okay?
Breakfast is being served, baby.
Guys, what are we going to do? Women don't want to see you happy unless it's with them. That's okay. What you need to do is focus on you becoming happy. Don't rely on anyone to make you happy. But how do you teach a woman how you want to be loved? You teach a woman how you want to be loved by loving yourself first. When you respect yourself and you love yourself, women will have no choice but to do the same or follow suit. And if they can't follow suit, you got to kick them out the door. It doesn't really matter it's not one's responsibility on who's going to make you happy. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility how you teach somebody to love you. It's your responsibility the life that you want to lead. Don't settle for women who, because they're giving you attention. A lot of times the attention that they're giving you has an ulterior motive. Live the life, create the life that you want and you deserve, and only include people that deserve to be in it. I appreciate everybody for being here. Enjoy your weekend. Keep grinding. Make sure you like the video, and if you enjoyed the show, Cash App Alpha Villains or send in a super chat. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.